a seat.
My lady,
We were
right
just. I wish she could announce stupid, sexy AFL players.
there. Oh, imagine we could get her to be like, stupid, sexy AFL players.
That sounds so dirty. Stupid,
The
sexy.
whole segment's dirty.
Stupid, sexy AFL players in their shorty shorts.
That was actually really good.
Recording in stupid, sexy AFL players progress. Hello, Jared. Welcome back.
Hello.
Episode 9. We're here.
9.
Mm.
9?
Robbie Gray 9.
Ah, great.
Speaking of Robbie Gray,
Really?
do you remember that time in Cairns?
Fuck you.
And remember that
You've
time
already
in...
beat us. You've already beat us this week. I don't need to get more of a mental beating.
Actually,
than what is going to happen.
I did have a stat last week. And by the way, welcome everyone to the glass table.
Yeah.
Episode 9, Robbie Gray 9. The stat last week was we've won 8 close games to 2. We've now won 9 close games to 2. So, soak that one in, brother.
I knew you'd been awfully calm all weekend, and I knew that by the time we rolled around to recording for this, it was just going to all hit me at once. So I'll take it. I'll accept it because we lost, and it's fair. And the Glass Table Cup goes home to Adelaide, but I'm not
fact,
going to fall for it. Mate,
here it is. Here it is. The Glass Table Premiership Cup. Yes. It's a fragrance, actually. And it smells like winning. Yes. So next year you have a chance to win.
We're not playing again this year.
No, we don't.
Fuck.
We don't. You don't travel over here, unfortunately.
Fortunately, we win at Adelaide.
Yeah, no, you had. Well, the last time you actually beat us was in Adelaide.
Yeah.
In COVID. But COVID doesn't count, so technically you haven't beaten us.
Doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, no, I've been saving it because you've been filthy all weekend and your behaviour's unacceptable.
Because it ruins my weekend. The one bad thing about Friday night games is if you don't win, it completely ruins everything. So I've just been sitting watching all the rest of the games, just being like, we lost. So what does it matter?
It's worse. It's worse too because we both play next Sunday. So you're the Sunday twilight and we're the Sunday early. So whoever would have lost would have been 8-9 days waiting for a game of football.
Yep, waiting, and we're playing North. So you'd fucking seriously hope we pull it out and do a Carlton and win by like 140. That's the.
Oh, I'd love to see you win by 140 with the forward line you have.
Who would be the one that would kick 10? Like Gurno? Like who would who would do it? Probably
Membry?
Higgins would kick like 6, I reckon. And then I don't know. Butler will kick 3 or 4, maybe. I don't know.
Mitch Owens solid for 4.
Oh, Mitch Owens will be definitely kick 4. Absolutely.
Yeah. There'll be an obscure player in there that'll kick 3.
Brad Hill kicks 3.
Yeah, Brad Hill kicks 3, all on the run.
Yeah, big time.
Mason Wood.
Oh, Mason Wood kick 2. It'd kick
2 or 3. Yeah, from the wing.
Yep.
Interesting.
Big mark.
That's good.
Yeah.
I really hope they win by 140 now.
So do I.
So, other than that, have you enjoyed round 7? It is round 7. Yes.
Do you want me to be honest, or do you want me to be?
Oh no, dead set honest because I've got something.
It's been the worst round of football I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah. Thank you. About time someone said that.
There's been like 2 games of football. Like Battle of the Bridge was pretty good, and the last one, Adelaide Collingwood, and even Adelaide Collingwood wasn't that good. It just ended well, but like.
It was
even Friday night's game was close. Friday night's game was close for sure, but Port had that fucking wrapped up from like half time. So like, so it was like we're not even that good.
Didn't
you? Did
shut up? Oh, just because you lost, you pessimistic fuck. Just shut up. Enjoy the.
Do not lie to me. Do not lie to me. Every single time we got within 2 points, you in the last quarter or like whatever, I was like, there is not a single hope in hell we win this game. because every single time it goes back to the middle. You know who's in the middle? Fucking Horn, Francis, and Boak. So what are we gonna do about that? Nothing.
Yeah. Nah, look, to be honest, I was pretty comfortable going into that last quarter. I'm not gonna
Yes, we had
lie.
nothing, and then we subbed off our one big boy out forward and decided to keep just bombing it in there. Like,
Hmm. Look, I was going
anyway,
to do coaches award, but we are talking about it, so we might as well talk about round 7
yeah,
and
let's just
Friday night.
get out of the way. Yeah,
Port winning by 7.
I don't know. Yeah, it was like I was saying, like it sounds like I'm it sounds like I'm being pessimistic, but it is true in that like from quarter time, Port were far and wide the better team. Like the fact we even had it at 7 points is fucking miraculous, to be honest. Like we just kept kicking it down. We just kept kicking it to Finlayson, fucking all that, whatever. My coach's award, which we'll get to, is a Port player this week, so we'll get to that. Yeah, but we'll get to him later. I won't say him now, but yeah, like we just like you killed us in the middle, murdered us. Like didn't even get close.
Yep.
Smashed us through the corridor. Nothing. Nothing.
I think surprisingly Ross Lyon was out coached. And I think that's I very rare to say about Ken Hinkley because normally it's a player driven win for Port. But tactically, the way Port, I've never seen that. I haven't seen that in 10 years, JT. Like I'm literally sitting there on the stream, stretching my balls off, just thinking, what's happening next? But tactically, we're just so sound. Like Miles Bergman in the last quarter, epic. Finlayson, one-on-one football. Traditional footy is one-on-one footy, and it was played perfectly Friday night.
And what you did is you did exactly what every other team fails to do against us, which is go through the corridor. I said in the preview, I said how all we needed to do was push you guys wide, and you guys literally refused to go wide. Like you absolutely flat out refused it and decided we are going up the middle every single time, otherwise it won't work. And you killed us. Like once you got in that middle spot, and we lost it because we haven't had that happen to us this year, so it's just been like shit, and we've freaked out, and then you killed us, like murdered us.
I think and perfect example is pretty much the sealer from Dixon, the way he received the ball. Horn Francis, defensive wing, like defensively towards your 50, nails a pass to Houston in the middle, who just turns and goes, 60-meter drop punt.
Got us with pace. You didn't sit back and wait for us to go and set up. You just kept going. Got us with pace, murdered us the whole way through. It was just like it was good to watch in a way of geez, that's good football. But I was sitting there row B wanting to not be in row B. Wanting to be in row B of the Yarra.
Take a swim.
Yeah,
swim for
anyway.
the Yarra.
Good game.
No, look, it was the best game of the round. I dead set think it was the best game of the round.
Oh yeah, I feel like I'm being pessimistic when I say it's not, but like, yeah.
If you're a neutral and you're sitting there, you've got a game where it's decent scoring, it's a high pressure game, and you've got a team that's on the ropes like Port with St Kilda pushing, and then it just felt like a finals game, especially in that last 10 minutes. I know the Battle of the Bridge probably was more epic because it had
everything.
Over 100 points. It had the wild ending, the wild finish. But I think just the way it was a perfect Friday night game of footy.
It was a good tactical, sound game of football.
Yep. And Port Adelaide won.
Yep, there it is. Got me.
Oh, the pain in your face.
Yeah, that was a tough loss. Like that one hurts more than the Collingwood one because Collingwood one it was like we played well and we just lost to a better side, and this one I'm like fuck, we played like shit. that was tough.
If you look at it, you're 5-2, you're in the top 4, and the 2 games that you've lost have been combined for 8 points.
Yeah, and they've been to currently first on the ladder and currently fifth on the ladder.
Points.
So
yeah, you lost to a team. You lost to a team that always wins the close games, and lost to a team that can. Oh, it's Port, really.
That just wins everything, which we will get to because Jesus Christ. Anyway, next game, the worst game of the round, maybe.
Oh, one of. Like, if there was
I forget that the 2 Saturday night games exist. I hadn't got down to that point of the fixture yet. Yeah, it's definitely not the worst one.
Do you remember how we said we got so excited that there was 5 games of footy on Saturday?
You realised
the first time? And then, the pain that I suffered from seeing every single game.
we perfectly predicted almost everything this round. Like we said, Friday night would be good. We said the Sunday games would be good. They all were, and the Friday night was good. We said Saturday would suck except for the Battle of the Bridge. Sure enough,
I just think there's something about the glass table that just brings us out.
we're pretty good.
Maybe we're tactically sound.
We are. We're a Ken
We're-
Hinkley port side on a Friday night.
We're tactically Kens. Tactical Kens. Very good. Ken
Brisbane Freo.
Alessiani, Ken Thomas. Oh, KT. Yeah, Brisbane, Freo. I haven't seen a single highlight of this game besides Ashcroft's goal.
I was going to say the Ashrock goal, but this game was exactly how you'd expect it was going to go. Brisbane just held them at arm's length for the entire game, and just that was it. Freo didn't look any good. Ashcroft looked really good.
Actually, I did see Walter's goal, and that was interesting.
Yeah,
because almost sometimes that's paid holding the ball because he's gone to ground. But the tackle didn't stick, and then he's got up and freakishly kicked the dribble kick.
Yeah.
Which
good on him.
Impressive.
Shame they still lost by 8 goals, but anyway.
I mean, if there's going to be a highlight reel for them, that's Walter's goal. And other than that, that's it. That game sucked.
Yeah. Quick one. Next one. Next one's a good one.
Well done. Battle of the Bridge.
But yeah.
I was shell shocked when I came off the ground from playing my game and seeing that GWS had won by a point.
Man, it was such a good ending. Because you could Swans were up by 2 goals and they were up 4 at the start of the quarter. And you could kind of just Giants weren't really threatening that hard. They were getting a little bit here and there. And it wasn't one of those games where you look at it and go yeah, they could come back here. It's not like a Collingwood where they stormed home. It was they took their time in the last quarter and really slowly built their way into it. And I was it got to the last how many minutes? I'm this is going to be a serious ending to this game.
Oh, it was absolutely insane. Look, I watched the final 2 minutes. And I'm just thinking, this is a game that should not have ended. I think Chad Warner had a shot on goal with a minute to go, and that would have put him 2
Yeah, he
goals
ran.
up.
He was running in. He was running in, and he missed. I think.
It was.
Or he didn't make the distance or something like that.
No, he didn't make the distance because I think one of the defenders. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
And they transitioned, went down the other end.
And if it was going to end up in anyone's hands, it was always going to end up in Toby Green's hands. And oh boy, what a way to end it. Toby Green is a very, very good footballer. Unbelievably good footballer.
If there was someone that you generally needed a match winner nowadays, it's Toby Green.
You'd put Toby right up there. You'd put a Toby Green, a Jordan De Goey, one of those someone that could literally get the ball, just put everything on his back and just be go, just get us there.
Captain as well. Yeah, captain winning.
Captain's performance. That is a
captain's goal, captain's winning performance, and it's Toby Green.
Yep.
3 daggers to the Sydney Hearts, who are getting quite questionable actually at the moment now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they got obviously thumped by Geelong, murdered. They lost to Port. Lost to Port at the SCG, which hurt them as well.
Yep.
They might be in a bit of trouble. I don't know. They're interesting, really interesting because it's they're still okay. They still played good in that game. It's just not enough. Not enough.
I think as well, they've got no defense. They've got no McCartans. They just can't. They just can't do it at the moment.
Yeah, I think they're undersized, but they got Buddy back this week, and they got I think they got Tom Cutton back this week. He played. So
did he?
I think so.
Well, no excuse then.
I think he played unless I'm.
Oh yeah, he did come back. Yeah, no, he came back. They were, they surprising. Actually, I did say Toby Green would put on a performance. What did he kick? Sorry, not Toby Green. Jesse Hogan. He kicked 2. You know what? For Jesse Hogan's standards, it's a day out.
He's doing fine. He's doing okay.
He's still there. I'm gonna make it my task to make him relevant.
Make Jesse Hogan at the footballer that he used to be.
He is. He's my guy. He's the one. He's just gonna stand up. He's not. He's not coming back next week. Dogs Hawks.
This game was pretty nothing, wasn't it?
I didn't really know it was on.
It's the danger with that third game on the Saturday when there's 5. There's just a bit of nothing. Hawks weren't too bad. Dogs weren't amazing, but they were fine. I have nothing for this game. Like I'm literally looking at this like, what can I say about this game of football? I have nothing. It's the classic, just 5-goal win by a team that's better than another team. Like I don't.
We didn't do any research, to be honest, and
No,
nor should we with this
we're just
game.
rolling. We're just rolling in. This has been a bad round. We don't need to research this round. It's a
We
bad
don't
round.
need to because it's shit. It's Saturday. You know what? Speed round through Saturday because I don't want to talk about it. I want to get to
Melbourne
Sunday.
North. Melbourne North looked like it was going to be about 200 points, and then they took the foot off the gas, which I called.
Oh, you called it, did you?
I said, people were like, how big is
Oh.
this going to get? They were like, how big is this going to get? And I was like, no, Melbourne will just take the second half so slow. They'll just just do nothing. They'll just let it roll, and they're not going to get anywhere near them, so it doesn't matter. And yeah.
They didn't. They did nothing. There was no one there to watch it.
No, 29,000 people, the MCG on a Saturday night. Oh boy.
That's
Now, I'm
shit.
not saying St Kilda have fans because we don't. But we play at Marvel, for one. We can get 25,000 people at Marvel. How do you not get more than 40 at the G on a Saturday night? Like, it's...
You're a premiership
The team is
contender.
good. Your team's
You
good.
won a premiership 2 years ago, Melbourne.
Literally.
Where are your fans?
I don't exist. They're not a thing. They also kicked really well. I'm just looking at this now. 22-7. That is unbelievable. Anyway.
There wasn't a lot of wind. There wasn't a lot of anything really. The only thing that went sideways was Charlie Comben's ankle.
There it is. I was wondering how we were going to bring it in.
Too soon.
Too soon.
I'm sorry, Charlie, but I had to do it somehow, and I was struggling.
Gross, man.
At least no one saw it. Like no one was there to see it.
No,
No one
because
was
no
in the
one knew it
stands.
happened. No one knew it happened until I think Luke Darcy or whatever on commentary was like, something's happened to Comben, and then they didn't show it. So I was like, yeah.
Or like,
yeah.
I mean, I've got nothing on him.
Game was nothing. Yeah.
But I don't.
West Coast.
Oh, God. Why do we have to talk about this game?
The only thing we can talk about is Charlie Turner's 9. I think that's the only thing you can really talk about this game.
Yeah, and Durden at the end not passing it to him.
That was so funny. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's
hilarious.
Give it
I was
to him.
actively looking for him, and he cuts over his fucking lead and takes the mark. Really funny.
You got 30 seconds to go. Kick it to him. I know that you got 2 on him, but just kick it to him. You're 100 points up.
That is funny. 9 goals, 3.
Yeah, 9 goals, 3. I mean,
you know what I find? You know what's the best part about this game? Just really funny. I noticed this in the car. Right? Carlton won by 108 points. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch McGovern still managed to have 8 disposals. 8 disposals.
Yes, McGovern, you stupid human.
Mike Kennedy was on the field for, I shit you not, 20 minutes, and he had 7.
That's very funny.
I know Mitch McGovern isn't exactly he doesn't need to be a ball getter. But you're up 100 points. You'd think you'd start ball chasing a little bit. Pump the stats, Mitch.
How cold do you reckon his body got?
Oh, he'd be freezing.
Do you reckon he would need an ice bath? It was in Perth and it was shit.
Yes.
It's
good
just
like
oh,
great.
Can I ask why when the AFL did this, they've gone round 7, right? They've got all right. We've got a St Kilda Port game. We don't know where these two teams will stand. Let's chuck it on Friday night. Landed perfectly. They got that one right. Tick. Then they go into Saturday. Brisbane Freo. Always going to be a day game. You can chuck
at the time though.
40.
That could have been okay because Brisbane Freo are both pretty good sides. When they first scheduled that,
I would have done it the Saturday night at the Gabba then. Yeah. Then you've got the Battle of the Bridge. That always seems to be the 140 or 440 on a Saturday.
Yeah. They always do a 440 or
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Dogs, Hawks. Yeah, you could have done that. That's 250.
You would put that in the obscure time slot though, because it's what does that matter?
Well, you're not getting much to that game anyway.
No.
Carlton West Coast. Yes, all right. That is definitely a Fox footy game. But that's a Fox footy.
That is not a Fox footy Saturday night game. That's a don't televise it. That's a put it on delay. That is a 3-hour delay, Channel 10, 2008 kind of deal. Like that is you do not put that game on TV.
Oh,
It
that
would have been
is
better if they just didn't put the game on TV. And they just kept sending emails out to the members being like, hey, this is the score now. Take our word for it. You don't want to watch this. No
text
one is gaining
updates.
anything from this.
You're getting text updates as
Yeah.
they come through. Goal.
Charlie kicked another one. Charlie kicked
Char-
another one. No one
Oh.
needs to watch this game. Play
Remember
behind closed
the
doors.
Channel 7 used to do Let's Go Around the Grounds, or Channel 9
Yes.
used to do it. That's the game.
Yeah.
Let's go around the grounds and check in on the nothingness that's
Yes.
happening out there.
Jesus,
The
that does suck.
AFL could have saved a lot of money by not broadcasting either of those games.
You didn't need to.
No.
Whatever. Sunday
I
was
would've
good though, so that's fine.
Oh, let's just go to Sunday because I just want to forget that Saturday ever existed. Never again am I
Never
talking about that. Anyway, Essendon Geelong. Big game. High scoring game. A lot of sheep outside.
Plenty of sheep for the country.
barbars.
Man.
And the Cats, fast start. Hawkins kicked 8.
Yeah, they
A lot
come.
of bags this weekend. 28-point win in the end for the Cats. Essendon did come back, but overall, arm's length the whole day.
If you just look at this, is like really funny to me. If you look at just Essendon's side of the game, like 2 goals in the first quarter is whatever, but then they kick 5 in the second, 4 in the third, 5 in the last. You look at that and you go, shit, like Bombers must have fucking like stormed home. They lost 5 goals.
Yeah. I love the meme you put up.
Yeah.
I genuinely cackled at that because it was like,
Because
we've
I was
kicked
in the
5
car.
goals.
I was in the car and the radio, I was listening at the time, and fucking Lee Montagna was like, listen to have a really good quarter here. And I went, oh, maybe they're coming back. I get out, like I then moved my music. I get out of the car. I look at the thing. It's extended their lead. And I'm like, what? Like, swear to God, I just heard Essendon kick like 3. What's going on?
Yeah, they did. But they didn't count the part where Geelong kicked 8.
Like 8 in the same quarter.
was a very free-flowing game.
Did defending exist? Did anybody
No.
do anything? Yeah.
No. Zert
Seemed like it.
Thatcher has a very big pocket because it's got all of Hawkins' goals in it because he's carrying it home. Literally, I've never seen a man. Oh, you get less for
Monster.
murder. Like,
Monster.
seriously.
Oh boy.
What? He was eating.
Yeah.
Tomahawk steak. That's what he had. Like, he was eating.
Bad.
Zerk Thatcher. Zerk. I got nothing. I'm running out already.
Got nothing for it. No.
No,
Next
he
game.
was terrible. But they moved. Actually, I will say they moved him on to Jeremy Cameron, and they were really praising him in the third quarter. They're like, "Oh, he's doing a great job." Cameron then proceeded to kick one of the great goals of the year, bursting through 4 people and bombed it from 65.
I did see that.
Well done, Zerk.
There we go.
Touch that one, brother.
Okay, work, brother.
Well done, champion. You've done
Oh
well.
no.
So,
boy.
we play the Dons next week. I'm a little bit scared because they do scare a lot of. They do kick a lot of goals.
They do kick a lot of goals.
But overall, I think
More
the
goals.
Cats are back, and good luck to them. That's all I got for that.
Yeah.
Richmond, Gold Coast.
I am so glad I got this tip right. This is like one of those ones where it's like, I was like at the time, like, yeah, this could be like the upset of the round. And you know what makes it even better? I said to someone at work, I was like, if there's an upset this round, it's going to be Gold Coast beating Richmond.
See, if
they were like,
nailed
you
the
sure?
point.
Yeah, I've nailed it. I was like, I reckon it's going to be that. And
See,
yes.
I did say last week too. I was just like, and I'm happy Gold Coast won, by the way, because second favorite team. You know, we are the Sons of the Gold Coast Guns. But like, I genuinely said last week, it is at Marvel, and this is one of those games that Richmond could lose. But I backed the Tigers in, thinking, right, if they're going to turn their season around, this is it. The Tigers are cooked.
They're
They're
16th.
done. They're finished. They're over. They're going to sack Hardwick. They're done.
Yeah.
It's finished. The dynasty, the whole
The
shit,
dynasty's over.
they're done. They're
Yeah,
overrated.
well, I think like Rewalt's done, Hodgson's done. They're all done. Like they've had their
All done.
flags. They've had their flags, and they're ready to just fuck off. Like they're like, we're good. It's fine. Let it
There
be
is
done.
no energy with Richmond at all.
I'm not saying this in like even a way where it's like, Richmond, what are you doing? Because you've just won 3 flags in 4 years. You can have a rest. It's fine. You can reset.
It's
We're not
okay.
being like, we're not being like Richmond. Like, what are you fucking doing? You're fine. You've done enough. You don't need to win any more premierships. You've just won however many. It's fine. Like you can have a year or 4 where you can just sit at the bottom. It's
Have a
okay.
year or 4. Have a rebuild. Have you ever tried one of those? Enjoy. They're really good. Like you just
So
turn your
fun.
list around. Like you have
We've been
people under
rebuilding. We've been
25.
rebuilding for 60 years. So
Even the drawn grand final. Nah, it's a
we're in the
rebuild.
57th year of our rebuild.
How many coaches?
Upwards of 15. I don't know. Probably a
We've
few.
had 50 years of a rebuild and 50 coaches.
We're pretty shit.
Very
That's fine.
good.
Um,
Also, I really want to highlight. I'm genuinely falling in love with this bloke, Ben King.
oh man,
I love it. I'm so
said it
happy to
last week.
see him.
Said it last week, and I'll say it
Warms my
again.
heart.
Said it last week. I'll say it again. I can't wait for it to be in red, white, and black, baby.
He got a taste of it at Marvel. He's very good at Marvel.
He's good
He
at
loves
Marvel.
it. He knows the
He loves
space.
a
He
bit of
knows where to
Marvel.
lead.
He knows the areas.
He just vicinities, the dimensions, the roof. He knows it all.
We could have used a Ben King on Friday. That would have been nice.
Could have used a lot more on a fucking Friday, mate. But
We
you
could have
didn't.
used Mandy on Friday. Yeah.
Anything else from that game?
No, let's get to the good one.
All right. Collingwood bet the Crows by a point, and they've done it again. Again. They've done it again.
I actually don't
I can't compute.
understand. I don't understand how it happens every single time. Like, not even like it's not even happened like once or twice, and people are like over exaggerating. It has happened for the last year, like a year of football.
Yep, it has.
They
I'm
will be
sick of
down.
it.
I've said if they are within 4 goals at 3/4 time, you can almost write it off that you're going to lose. Because like, what is happening? Like, I don't.
I don't know how they did it. Like they were 9 points down with 4 minutes to go. I'm sitting there thinking, I actually did think they're going to win this. They're going to win.
Yeah.
They're going to do it again.
Yeah.
They're going to do.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to do it,
Yeah.
but they're going to do it again. The Crows kicked 7 goals, 16. That didn't help. But besides the point,
No.
they did it again.
Also, credit to Collingwood. They had to beat Adelaide and the umpires in that last quarter. They were getting murdered by the umpires in the last quarter. Don't know if you saw it. Holy crap. That was at least 3 times where I was like, oh, that's really bad. Like, really bad calls that got missed against them. And they still managed to beat them. I was like, holy shit.
So they've beaten 26 players.
Yeah, they did. Quite literally.
Holy moly. Laird was injured. I saw that. So that was
Not.
what
He
happened?
still had 28. No, he just had 28 and then was just like subbed off because he was just hooked. Like, he's had
tough,
like,
though.
he's still trying to get over his old shit. So
Josh Dacos had 31.
31, but he almost cost him the game, Josh. He took a mark, like 50 out, could have gone back, decided to play on straight away and sprayed it. And I was like, if they lose now, that is on Josh Dacos because he rushed and he panicked really hard and like kicked it miles down the floor. And it was like, oh, Josh.
I mean, if he sprayed it and they turned over and kicked the goal, probably would have been good.
Yeah.
I mean,
But,
would have ended the run.
Yeah.
But it was really good to see Port Adelaide beat Adelaide at the Adelaide Oval this year.
Showdown win.
Oh, another showdown win. Can't believe Port had 2 good wins this weekend. They've gone out to Marvel. They've won the last 8 at Marvel. And then they've flown home, come back, and beaten the Crows in the show. You know what? Port Adelaide are a workhorse this year, playing 2 games a week.
2 games a week.
Can't believe it. Like, it's just a full credit to them.
2 games a week. In one of them, they're first, and the other one, they're fifth. How about that?
Yeah.
Look at them go.
You know what's really funny is round 2 that Port Adelaide pumped Port Adelaide by 70 points at the G.
Gee.
I couldn't believe it. So
Good on 'em.
Port Adelaide are really, yeah, they're. Yeah, it never gets old.
This joke gets better every week.
Yeah, it does. I find ways to really bring it alive, and I'm really glad that Port Adelaide finally bet the umpires against the Crows. So, yeah,
There it is.
That's round 7, and I'm glad it's over.
Oh man, that was a bad round.
I'm glad it's over. I can just never want to see it again. Looking at the ladder just quickly, top 4: Pies, D's, St Kilda, Lions.
See, This is where you'd put in the one of these things just doesn't belong. Yes. Collingwood, Melbourne, Brisbane, all picks do pretty good this year.
Who are you?
Like, what are you doing there?
Yeah, there's just three Thanoses. I don't even know who you are.
You are. He's like, what is happening? We're there, you know.
Four to
Hold on.
fifth, they're equal top four with a percentage that's woeful.
Yep.
But that can build. Carlton sixth, thanks to the
Geelong
draw.
have
Geelong,
the best percentage for a seventh place team I've ever seen in my life.
correct, literally.
135 at seventh. Christ.
That's wow. So they're 4-3, and
Yep.
they've pumped everyone they've played.
Every
when they've won.
game they've won, they've smashed it. So
Crows are eighth. Probably hurt their. Oh, you know what? Just on the Crows Collingwood game, that is, and I don't want to say it because I don't want to write them off.
Hmm.
But the Crows losing that game is a season derailer.
I hope it doesn't hurt them too bad. I really hope it doesn't. If they like struggle to recover from this, it'll be upsetting because like they have a tough run. They have Geelong next week. In Geelong. So oh boy.
I mean, I just think like if it derails them, like they had a derailing last year. They were really good last year at the start of the year, and then they fell off. If it happens again, I think they got the Cats, and then they got your mob,
Got us, yeah.
which
They can't lose both of those. They cannot lose both of those.
no,
They've got to
they'll be
win one
4
of
and
them.
5.
Yeah, if they lose both, then they're in deep waters again. They have to win one of those games.
They have to win. Like otherwise, I'm just going to quickly get the Crows fixture up because I want to see what their next four is. So they got the Cats, the Saints. They play the Dogs at Marvel, and then they play
Brisbane at Adelaide.
Brisbane and Adelaide. They have to win two of those.
Well, they have to win the last two. They have to win the last two.
Oh, you've written them off as St Kilda, have you?
No, I'm just saying, like the last two of those four, they have to win because one, it's the Dogs, and then two, Brisbane away from Brisbane are not the same Brisbane, so they have to they've got to win both of those, and then they should be able to beat us in Adelaide. It's the Geelong game. If they can beat Geelong in Geelong, they're fine. They're fine.
Okay, yep. All right. I don't want to write them off,
No.
but I'd love to see it.
They've got to beat. They've got to beat somebody.
That's just personal. You know?
Yeah.
That's just personal.
I wonder why.
Oh, it's not like they're South Australia or anything. Coaches Award.
Yes, this one ties in really well with also our going around the glass table on Twitter,
which we will do in a
sec.
sec.
So we'll do them both because they're sort of together. I'm going to get my coaches award in first. He's a Port player, as I said earlier, because I got a good look at him. I'm not like I haven't got a good look at him like before, but I looked at it like real in depth, and I was figuring out who was really killing us. I don't want to pick one of the ones that was just obviously killing us, like Francis or Bogue, whatever. Miles Bergman. You said it before. Miles Bergman, he's flying under the radar. He's done it all year too. He's been really good, and he killed us, and I hated it. Well done, Miles. Yeah, did really well. He doesn't get a lot of the credit because he's not getting a lot of the credit because everyone's talking about Horn Francis and his game and stuff. But Miles Bergman, beautiful. Well played, son.
Utility, can play on the wing, play in defense. Very good intercept mark, as we saw.
Yes.
But I just think he's just a rare utility breed where you can utilize him anywhere, and he does it exceptionally well.
Yeah, he knows what to do. Like he's got a good head on his shoulders.
Very nice boots too, actually.
Yeah.
Stands out.
Yes.
Stupidly sexy stands out. But he's not mine this week.
That's fine.
It's just Port Adelaide stupidly sexy.
Of course.
Yeah, round the glass table, we did ask the question: who would people's coaches award be for 2023 so far?
Yes.
Do you want to take us through a couple?
Yeah. Well, first off, like I just said for Miles Bergman, there's actually been a couple Miles Bergman. So JJ said Miles Bergman having a superb season, as I said, and then also Renee said Miles Bergman as well. So there's actually a lot of Port ones here. I wonder why. It's because we're on pair. But anyway, Miles Bergman
I don't know what you're talking about.
Miles Bergman gets a lot of shout outs here, and then JJ's other one was Willem Drew.
Yes,
which obviously you know more about, but yeah, he doesn't get a lot of the ball, but I feel like he's reliable.
I I like to. He's. I don't know how to compare him, but he's just one of those. He's that midfielder in everyone's team that'll get that 15, 20 odd touches. He'll have the odd game where he gets 25, 30.
Yeah.
But he just tackles. Like
Yeah.
he's just a tackler. He's just a
Yeah.
workhorse. Doesn't do a lot wrong, but he's not a big game changer. He's definitely a coach's award potential.
Yes. Like it.
So if you watch another Port game, mate,
I'll look for Willem Drew.
yeah, look for the ranger.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Actually, I noticed at one point he got the ball right in front of me, and then he kicked it like out in the full, and I was like, "Jeez, you suck!" And then I realized it was like Willem Drew, and I was like, "Oh, it's okay."
Yeah, was it on his left? Because if it was, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was on his left. It was when
Yep.
I think Nixon might have handballed it to him, and he just went, "Wah," and it fucking went.
Oh
all
yeah,
the way.
yeah. No, it went. See you later.
Yeah, that one.
I have a couple of Nick Newmans.
There is a couple of Nick Newmans here.
Can I get Nick Newman's stats up, please, for hard yakka?
Yes.
Because
Hard yakka.
honestly,
Go and get them up. So
this bloke,
there's been this discussion before where Nick Newman, because there's at the moment I feel small defenders in the competition there aren't many good ones. Now, like for us, we have Ben Patton who was pretty good last year, broke his leg, and so when he came, well, not last year, the year before he broke his leg, came back last year and didn't quite have the same impact, and still doesn't a little bit. So back then I would have been like, yeah, he could be one, but I don't think there's a lot of good small defenders in the comp. Nick Newman is probably that player.
I agree.
Yeah,
26 kicks, 8 handballs, 14 marks, 5 tackles, one goal, one.
Yeah.
You mentioned why Mitch McGovern didn't have a touch. It's because Nick
Nick
Newman had
them all. Nick Newman had every single one. Yeah, he's very good, very reliable.
And also, just FYI, you roasted Carlton last week for all of their stats being high and not winning the game.
They did it again this week.
They've done it again. But that's because West Coast had none of it.
That's what I'm saying. Last week they did it, but all their touches came in the back half. And I like pulled out like the heat map and how all their touches in the defensive half. I haven't got the heat map for this one, but I bet you it's everywhere.
Oh, it is absolutely everywhere.
Now I want to look at it myself because I want to prove to myself that that's what it is. Yeah, look at that. That's ridiculous.
It's so high.
All the touches are in the middle of the ground and then just everywhere.
Look at it all.
That's where it is. Yes.
That's very funny.
So, yeah, Nick Newman, probably the best small defender in the comp. So I can't really think of any other good small defenders.
Oh, I like that call.
Mm-hmm.
I like that call a lot by you.
Yeah. Well, who else is there, really?
Oh, I don't know. Dylan Williams is pretty good.
Yes, okay. Let's get some real skill.
Actually, before we go into that, small defenders are a dying breed.
They are a dying breed, and I hate it. I still love a good small defender.
Yeah. Stephen Baker.
He was just a prick. Small defender was just an arsehole.
It's just a prick. All small defenders are pricks.
Yeah, fair. Let's get some random ones. I like this one from Jacko. This is real coaches award areas. Darcy McPherson. He's such a coach's award. He's such a coach's award player. He's been really good this year, Darcy McPherson. Like, because the Suns have those players where you look at them and you're like, do I know who you are? And you have to like double look at the screen a little bit.
Yeah.
That's who Darcy McPherson. He's good.
He's my fantasy team and I love him. He's a 100-point getter.
He's a 100-point getter. Yeah, he's good. No, he's really good.
That's ironic that he is mentioned because, yeah. Oh, no, we'll get into it later. Anyway, Mr. Bruno's got one. Blake Hardwick. Says that he's a calming presence in and under.
Yep.
Under threat for the back line in the Hawks outfit. Has been decent one-on-one whilst also being effective on the rebound. Nothing flash about him. It's just meat and potatoes. Very underrated.
That is exactly what I want from my coach's award. Nothing flash, meat and potatoes. Just get out there, do your role, go home.
How do you like your meat?
I like it medium rare, and that is exactly what Blake Hardwick does. He's just medium okay at football, and that is all. All I ever want.
Yeah. I'm glad you like it medium rare. It's just at least it's not well done like a few others. I like Ellie's Oscar Baker from the Dogs.
Yep, I like the Oscar Baker pick too. Dogs.
Is he Ranger?
Yeah, he's the Ranger one. I'm pretty sure.
Because my
No,
dad
no, he's
always
not. No,
says,
that's
"Oh,
no. Oh, he's
no,
he,
that's Richards."
yeah, but he's also like kind of Ranger Jamaica. Like he's got like the Ranger beard.
Oh yeah, no, that counts.
Yeah. Oh, that looks like
But my
interesting.
dad always says that Ranger footballers are the most talented.
Really?
Mm. So I don't know what kind of AFL he's watching, but
I was
apparently,
gonna say where?
I don't know.
Where?
Willem Drew, look at that left foot out in the full, bang, talent.
While we're on the subject of the dogs,
Oh,
I don't want to admit this
here we
hurts me,
go.
man. This actually hurts me though, because it's like, okay, they're not good. I'm gonna keep that there. They're not good. They might not be as bad as I've said. I will maintain though that their backline is terrible. Like I'm gonna maintain that.
Oh, shocking.
Any backline that is led by Liam Jones and Josh Bruce and Alex Keith can get in the bin. But like they're okay, mainly because Marcus Bontempelli is playing one hell of a season. And
Oh,
he's
he's
like
unreal.
carrying this football club. Like he's doing so much. So I'll give them credit where it's due. They're not as bad as I said in the first 3 episodes. They're still not good, but like
They're building.
maybe dogs okay. I'm going off the dogs bad train. Dogs okay.
So you've stopped at a station, left the bad train, and got on. Maybe okay.
Got on maybe okay.
Okay. So you're kind of choo choo, but you don't know where you're
Kind of choo
stopping.
choo. But I'm happy to get off the train again if I need to.
We're going back the other way, boy.
Any other ones?
There's a lot of port ones. You're right.
So much port.
I will mention Samuel B. Nick Murray for the Crows, just quietly ticking along in the back lines, knocking off key forwards. Yeah, I agree with that. He's been very, very good.
He has been really good, Nick Murray.
The Crows have a very not well known backline, so it's kind of like you don't really take notice, but they did the job last week. I think he did it on Mackay. No, not that was the week before. So he did it on Mackay. Then last week they played down in Tassie against the Hawks. Well, they didn't really have any forwards, so but he's still been good. He kept Todd Marshall to a goal, which was good.
Yeah, no, he's been very, very good this year. I think just the last one from me. Man, this isn't really like a coach's award, but this is like one where it's like, so it's Brandon Ollie Hollands. Now it's not like a coach's award in the sense where he's like been a superstar and like he's been like really good, but he's like struggling or whatever. He says it in the way of Ollie Hollands won't win a Rising Star, but he has been very good this year, and that is true. He is not going to get anywhere near Beazle or Ashcroft or I suppose Mitch Owens, but like he's been a very good picker. He's been a very good player for them, Ollie Hollands, and
I agree with that.
he will be a very serviceable player for them in the future. Like that is who he will be. So
it was good to see he kicked his first goal.
and kicked the first goal of the game too.
He did.
Yeah.
The first of many.
Yeah, you'd hope.
Because it was a real bend over performance from the Eagles.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's about it for going around the glass table, which is always nice. It's always very beautiful. It's very sexy to go around the glass table.
Segues. Fantastic again.
I have them every single week and I'm so damn good at it.
Play the music. Right. Stupid, sexy AFL players.
All right, stupid, sexy AFL players time. This is where we go around the table, which is just us two, and we talk about stupid sexiness. And that's quite ironic because we are two very, very sexy people. Yeah, I was trying to avoid the shorty shorts, but they were in my mind.
You want to go shorty shorts again?
Yeah, I did wear a long sleeve on the weekend with shorty shorts. That was really good. But that's enough about me. Enough about me. Stupid sexy AFL players. Yeah, we talk about the beautiful players that are underappreciated in the AFL. And you know what? You can kick it off this week because you threw me under the bus last week.
I will this week. Okay. You know, I said last week how I get a lot of texts in the week being like, this person is stupid sexy. I have never had somebody's name come to my fucking phone more than this person, and I cannot ignore it anymore because it's going to kill me, and they will kill me. And by they, I mean the Carlton Football Club fans. They are hounding me if I do not pick this man. He is very stupid sexy. Charlie Curnow, you've made it. Well done.
It took you 8 rounds, champion, but you did it.
His arms are so big.
boy.
Oh fuck.
His arms are huge.
He's a
You know,
very. I'm sorry, Carlton fans. He's very, very super sexy. He was gonna make it in eventually, but I cannot ignore these messages any longer. They are coming for me. If I didn't pick him this week, they would have had my head.
they are what?
So
They're what?
shut the fuck up.
Excuse me?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm
Charlie
glad,
Kerner.
you know. Yeah, no, well done, Charlie Kerner. I'm glad they're all coming for you, mate. Anyway, I'll take over from here. You know what? We spoke about him in the Coaches Award, and Jacko mentioned it. Darcy McPherson.
Yep.
I don't know. He's not overly 100%. I'm frothing at the bit. It's
Yep.
more the workman like. Get your hands
Like a man that
dirty.
gets his hands dirty. Oh, this is the worst one we've done.
I
This is
really,
easily the
really,
worst one we've done.
I really, really enjoy when Darcy McPherson. You know what? He's got a Mick as well. Like it's
Oh,
Mick,
yeah.
Mick fabulous. It's Mick good.
Attractive.
Mick sexy. That's what he is. Darcy McPherson is Mick sexy.
That's a big sexy.
Like if you put some steel cap boots on him and he ran out on a footy field,
Oh.
Mick hot. And I'll tell you what, I'd be Mick first to him.
Been mixed first and over him. I fucking hate this so much. This is the worst segment ever.
And people love it. I
this.
don't know why.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
We're gonna
Darcy
be
McPherson, Charlie Kerner.
Anyway,
Yeah, cancel's pretty good. But at
welcome to
least
the
we'd be
super
this. We'd be the stupidly sexiest people to be cancelled ever.
If anyone does a podcast about cancelled people and they've got their own stupid sexy cancelled people, it's like,
Hello.
hello.
Hey, going. My name's Ant. know,
Put myself cancelled
I'm
for calling other people stupid sexy, and here I am.
auditioning for spot A. Yeah. Anyway, should we go into round 8?
Oh, let's do it. Let's just fucking do it.
Am I forgetting anything? No.
I think yeah.
No. Let's just get into round 8, and I have to get the things up because I didn't write it down because I've been lazy this week, and I think just due to the fact that the rounds have been absolutely dreadful has caused us to lose a lack of concentration.
Yep.
So we go to Friday night at Marvel Stadium for round 8. And by the way, as well, just before we get into it, the tips, you've got another round on the board.
Oh man, it all
Thanks
came
to
down.
Seal Sidebottom, you stupid bold human.
It all came down to Crow's Pies, and Steel Sidebottom has won me the round.
Not only has he won Collingwood a close one, he's also won the tips. Did you just Leighton Hewitt come on
Leighton
me?
Hewitt come on this. I just Leighton Hewitt come on to you. Absolutely, I did.
Round 8. You've won
eight.
a round 7. Well done. I think you're back up to the equal now with 2 rounds apiece. Carlton versus Brisbane.
Yes, I will be there for the game.
Oh,
Gonna make the trip to Marvel. I like Carlton home games because I like the crowd. The crowd's nice. I will be there. Crowd's nice.
I enjoy them.
I enjoy the crowd.
I enjoy their presence.
I enjoy seeing the full Marvel Stadium. It doesn't happen very often when I go to my games. So full Marvel Stadium is nice to see sometimes.
No, it's fair enough. Hey, the Port fans were quite loud last week.
They were.
It was
there
almost like
them, though. It was really localized to the Cheer Squad, but they were loud. So I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, Carlton, Brisbane. Who are you tipping?
Carlton. I'm tipping Carlton.
Yeah, me too.
Cool.
Richmond Eagles.
Oh, Christ.
Surely. At the MCG.
Yeah. Like, has to be.
I'm tipping Richmond.
I fully thought you were about to say West Coast.
I wouldn't be that
like,
daring.
what?
640 odds, though. Gamble responsibly.
Load up,
actually, don't gamble. Yeah, load up. Unload that bank account all over the West Coast Eagles. Geelong Adelaide in Geelong. The Cattery.
The Cattery are going to win. But this will be a good game.
Yeah, the Cats will win that.
That's all right.
I do think it'll be close, but Tomahawk and Jeremy Cameron are stupidly unbelievable.
Yeah, I think McMurray's good, but I think Jeremy Cameron might just be a little bit better.
Yeah, I think you might lose a bit of credibility there, Nick Murray. Do
Sorry, brother.
apologise for that. Sorry, mate. Better luck next time.
Oh dear,
I'm sure you'll do a better job on Caminiti the next week.
probably.
Gold
He's not
Coast,
even back yet.
Melbourne.
He's still suspended. Yeah, Gold Coast, Melbourne.
Heritage Bank Stadium. Still don't know where that is. I know it's the old Metricon, but I like to believe it's somewhere else.
It's in a land of make believe.
I love to think it's in an old bank because it's heritage.
And it's a bank.
It's a bank and it's got money, and that's what Gold Coast have because they've been pumped with it.
Oh boy.
The D's.
I'm also tipping the D's.
The Gold Coast might be good, but I don't think they'll be great against the D's. Oh, I've just seen what Saturday night is.
Yeah. Why has it happened again?
Oh my God.
I swear to God, if Giants Dogs isn't the Channel 7 game, I'll crack it.
It's in Canberra.
Yeah, but it's going to be so much better than whatever the fuck the other game is. Have you seen the other game?
It will be the Channel 7 game because we've got it here at Channel 7.
Okay.
There's 7. So
then, yeah.
We've got a Saturday night game between GWS and the Dogs in Canberra.
At least those games have a bit of fire about them. At least they are always pretty good, Giants Dogs.
It might snow.
It very well might snow.
If I was doing a multi, I'm going 20 plus Caleb Daniel. I'm going 2 plus Norton, and I'm going snow 1 to 39.
Snow calls off game.
Snow calls off game. Or blackout.
Boy.
One of the two. I'll cop anything. Turn it off. I don't care. I couldn't give a shit.
Either will do.
Whatever.
We don't have to broadcast these once again.
I don't care. You know what? Save some money, Channel 7. You'll be right.
Oh boy.
I'm tipping GWS.
Yeah, so am I.
I like that.
Giants are pretty good, and the Dogs. I say, the Dogs are sort of okay. So this will be a good game. I think. It'll be a good game.
Channel 7 might broadcast that from Melbourne.
Oh yeah, fuck flying commentators out there.
I wouldn't go to Canberra.
Imagine if they go to Hamish McLaughlin and go, "Hey mate, can you go to Canberra this week?" And he's like, "Fuck no, you're dreaming."
He's got special privileges because Gil's not flying him there. I'm not sending my brother to that shithole.
Hey, literally, he's going to text Gil and be like, "No, you're not fucking sending me up there.
This is not my contract. You're done, mate.
You're done.
I'm not going." And the Fox Footy game, Freo Hawthorn. If there's ever a game that Freo can win and get some sort of momentum into their season again, it has to be this one.
If Freo don't win this game, there will be. I hope. I don't hope because it's mean. Justin Longmuir should be gone if they don't win this game. Like Christ, you cannot lose this game. This is unlosable. It is unlosable.
You're playing against a side with one good key forward, and
full of literal 18-year-olds. Like at your home ground.
Fair to say we're both tipping Freo.
You'd hope. Seriously hope.
I'm not tipping the Hawks, even if I wanted to.
No.
Port Essendon. Oh,
we're
12:40. Oh, that's no good for a hangover.
Sunday's good again.
Oh, no, that's no good for a hangover.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. We're playing golf during these games. Going on a golf trip. I don't know if I told you about that. I'm going on a golf trip.
Going for a golf trip. Oh, really?
So I'm not going to watch any of the Saturday games. And I'll watch
any of the Sunday. Games.
And I'll miss the first 2 Sunday and I might get half of the
Oh, that's exciting. Golf.
Oh, like fuck, I'm missing the Saturday. Anyway.
You lucky bastard.
Yeah. Port Essendon. This will be interesting.
Obviously, I'll tip Port. It'll be a close game. I think at home, Port should do the job.
Yeah. This is fucking hard. I'm gonna go Port as well.
8-day break, plenty of rest for Port. Need it. Few players banged up. Do lose Dersma to a PCL injury, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But we should be okay. Collingwood, Sydney at the MCG. Now, I'm going to make a big call.
Are you going to go with Sydney?
No. I'm tipping Collingwood.
Okay.
But if Sydney do not win this game, they will not make finals.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Mm-hmm.
That is cool.
There is something about them at the moment that is concerning.
Massive call.
They are struggling to win close games.
Yeah, they're struggling to win any game.
They're struggling to win any game, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I think if they can't get a bit of a roll on between now and say their bye,
okay.
They don't make finals.
Okay. I'm not gonna make that call. I think Collingwood's gonna win, so I agree with you on that. I don't think it's gonna write Sydney off if they lose, but they have to at least be competitive. It cannot be another 70 point, 60 point loss. Like it can't be a Geelong. It actually cannot be a Geelong situation because otherwise.
I've just seen their next three. Never mind. Write it off. I didn't even say that. They play North and they play Freo. Sydney are making finals. It's all good. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't stress. Sydney fans, I love you. It's all good. It's okay.
They'd already written the hate tweets. It's fine.
Don't cancel me. Don't at me. Nothing. It's okay. I believe in you still. Buddy's kicking 8 next week. It's fine. It's all good. It's like Ross in Friends. It's fine. I'm fine. They're fine. I'm fine. So you're tipping the Pies, huh?
I'm to the Pies, yeah. Are we going 9 for 9?
Game.
Are we going to go all the same here?
Yeah, we're going 9 for 9. I'm tipping Saints.
Well, so am I. Should I change one of mine then?
I think we can have a week.
Yeah, okay. We're riding these ones together. We're riding this one home.
Yeah. So if any of these lose, you're getting hate next week. Any of those
The thing is, we haven't tipped we've only tipped favourites. So one of them is bound to lose. So we're not getting 9. But
we could. There might be all favourites, but the likelihood of every favourite winning isn't likely.
No, that's the thing. That's what annoys me. It's that they never have a full 9 games.
But let's go with the unlikeliness.
Yeah. So
the only game that probably questions is Port Essendon.
Yeah, that was the only one where I think I would have swapped, or Carlton Brisbane, but Brisbane just aren't good at marble. But the thing is, I've just looked here. Brisbane are actually favourites. So technically speaking, we've picked 8 favourites in Carlton.
Oh, our credibility is well through the roof.
All right. Don't worry about it. All good.
I'm checking out. I'm going 9 for 9 this week, baby.
That's 9 for 9, baby. Load that shit.
Last table going 9 for 9 for 3. Actually, hang on.
Box.
Yeah. Tick that box, boy. And on that box, let's tick episode number 9 because we're done.
Done. There it is.
Yeah, I've had enough. I'm sick of you, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I need to go to bed. This is fucking killing me.
Yeah, I know. I understand. It's all good. It's all right. I know you're upset because St Kilda lost, mate. It's okay. But I'm jealous of you because you got to see a Travis Boak masterclass.
Yeah, I was about to fucking say, yeah. Where is it? Yeah, where's the fucking, yeah. I knew that was coming. See that from a fucking mile away.
Stupid, sexy Trav Boak. Anyway, been good, mate. Pleasure.
Yeah, it's been really good. Everyone check out TikTok and whatever the fuck else we do. I don't know. We just do some shit. Everyone's tired. Go to bed. It's time.
Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you next time.